Yeah, so up next we have the lovely Miss Pennsylvania. So if you have any comments or questions for her, make sure you tune in. 773-897-6277. I got the chat up and Instagram us. Yes. Instagram, Facebook, the Daily Grind 215, and Twitter, the Daily Grind PC. I don't know why they're different. I don't know why we're not the Daily Grind 215. So it could just be in unison all across the board.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so welcome everybody to the Daily Grind. The lovely Jessica Billings, Miss Pennsylvania, USA. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
We're so happy to have you. So, Miss Jessica Billings, you do so much. You're really big in philanthropy. You're an activist. You know, you served on some major non-government organizations, Global Road Safety Task Force, everything. Students Against Destructive Decisions. Tell us, how is it to be Miss Pennsylvania 2013?
I'm sorry, what was your question? How is it?
To be Miss Pennsylvania 2013.
Oh, it's been the journey of a lifetime. I've had so much fun. It's really kind of allowed me, I've always been very active with a lot of NGOs and nonprofits, but it's really allowed me to kind of take it to the next level and, you know, even become more of an advocate for autism and more involved with a lot of organizations. So I've felt like this year has just been, I mean, I'm already 6 months in, and I still have a lot that I would love to do, and I also went to Miss USA in June, so that was, you know, an experience of a lifetime. So it's really just been a great year.
So did your life change overnight? Like, was it an instant, like, change, or did it gradually come? How was that after you got the title?
You know, it's kind of, I'm still Jessica, you know, I'm still Jessica Billings. I didn't wake up the next day and feel like a different person, but it is such an honor, and it really is a responsibility, and I think that's something people don't realize is that, you know, it's more than just about yourself. It's really about serving others, and I think that that's so important when, you know, you carry the title, you are representing not only yourself but the entire state of Pennsylvania. So I really did feel just honored and humbled after I won.
Wow. That's good.
So why did you decide to run for Miss Pennsylvania?
Kind of how I had said before, I've always been an advocate my entire life. I mean, my brother Jamie is severely autistic, so from a very young age, I have, you know, been an advocate for autism. I spoke at the state capitol, would raise money, and I always knew that if I had a title, that people would be more inclined to want to listen. So it took me a couple years to actually win and go to Miss USA, but definitely worth it, and just it's something that I, you know, kind of my childhood dream that I just kind of never gave up.
That's amazing. So you have a lot of involvement in the community, like working with people with autism and the Special Olympics. So can you explain a little bit more about your involvement in it?
So kind of, I mean, I've experienced in a lot of different areas. With autism specifically, I mean, I have done everything from Special Olympics to I'm also applied behavioral analysis therapist. So I've done, you know, quite a variety of things. For me, it's definitely, you know, it hits home and really touches my heart. But I also was an advocate for road safety and actually was chosen by the United States to speak at a General Assembly at the United Nations. So, I mean, really I just have kind of done a variety and range of things, and, you know, there's so many things. Even this year's Miss Pennsylvania, I've had the chance to work with the Gift of Life Family House, you know, which is for organ donation, and it's such a simple thing that anyone can kind of be involved with, and I just think, you know, it's check yes on your license. So there's just so much to help out with, and it's really, you know, that's what's important to me, is giving back and kind of giving more than you take in life.
So when your run's over, will you be focusing on modeling and philanthropy more?
Yes. Well, I will always be, you know, involved in the community. To me, it's, like I said, very important to give back. My next step is actually, I would love to get into hosting, and I'd love to be on television as a host. And so I'm starting training and slowly but surely kind of, you know, trying to get my foot in the door in that direction.
Oh, that is so amazing. So,
Thank
you're really good with answering questions. So we have a little game for you called What Would Jessica Do? And we're going to
Okay.
ask you like 3 little questions, and we're going to give your best answer.
Okay.
So,
Before we get into that game, though, actually, the phone lines are lighting up. So
ooh.
I just want to take a phone call from a caller. Let's see. Hey, caller, you're officially tuned into the Daily Grind. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Miss Pennsylvania and Marquita. I'm Sydney. I'm calling from Philadelphia.
Hello, how are you?
What's your question for
Hi,
Miss Pennsylvania?
I would just like to know, what does being Miss Pennsylvania mean to you?
It's, oh my gosh. I guess for me it's honestly, I mean, that's a hard question. It really is a gift. And I mean, I know that sounds so, it's just like this huge gift that was given to me and the chance that I've been able to really reach out and, especially with autism, you know, have my voice heard. And I just feel like that, you know, it is an honor. It's something that I worked very hard for, and it, you know, like I said before, it is a job, so it's definitely a little more than you realize. But you know, for me, I guess in one word, it would definitely be a gift.
And I have one more question.
Yeah, absolutely.
What advice would you give to teenage girls that would like to follow in your footsteps and hopefully become Miss Pennsylvania?
I think the important thing is to find something you're passionate about, and sorry, with a lot of background noise, but you know, really always follow your dreams and really find something that kind of makes you want to, you know, give back. Because I think if you, I know, yes, you know, wear pretty dresses when you're Miss Pennsylvania, and yes, there is the glamorous photo shoot side, and but really what it's about when it comes down to it is, I'm going to be honest with you, I mean, I'm in my bikini. I think I've worn it on stage at Miss USA, and other than that, I'm really out in the public speaking about causes. And so I would say get out there and get involved with a cause you believe in, have opportunities to speak at different events, and make sure that, you know, you have confidence in who you are as a young woman, and make smart decisions along the way, because, you know, it's funny how things will affect you at different times, and I think it's so important to always, you know, just kind of strive to be the best you that you can be.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you, caller.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Miss Pennsylvania. Okay, now we're going to get into this game.
All right, are you ready?
Okay. Ready.
Okay, so here's question number 1. If you had to choose between the classic Big Mac and the Chicken McNuggets, which one would you take off the menu?
What was the first one?
The classic Big Mac or the Chicken
Big Mac.
McNuggets? Which one would
I'm
you
definitely
remove?
a nugget girl, but I just have to say, I mean, I actually go to McDonald's every day, believe it or not, when I'm in Minneapolis, because when I visit my family at home, my brother Jamie loves McDonald's, so that is our go-to thing. So he gets French fries, and I always get an ice cream cone, because their ice cream cones are actually kind of healthy for you. I mean, I can justify it. They're not terrible.
Oh, I have to try that. I've never
Only
had
like 3 grams of fat or something. You know, I mean, they're not as bad as you'd think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So would you take off? So would you wouldn't take neither one of them off the menu? You would keep the big.
I'd pick nuggets over the Big Mac, but.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Okay, I'll do that one. So your second question is: Mariah Carey and Beyonce are coming to town for a concert on the same day at the same time. Who would you go see?
Beyonce or who?
Or Mariah Carey. Who would you go see?
Oh gosh, that one's tricky. Probably Beyonce. I mean, but I did love Mariah Carey as a little girl, but you know, just the single lady song, I would definitely want to dance, and I think her concert would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So here is your third and last question. If you were deserted on an island, what would you choose to have with you? Your cosmetic bag, your heels, or your Miss Pennsylvania sash?
The first one was what bag?
Your makeup bag. Would you have your
My makeup bag.
Your heels, or your Miss Pennsylvania sash? You're going to choose one.
The second one was clothes, apparel.
Well,
sorry, I can barely.
Yeah.
My makeup bag or my Miss Pennsylvania sash, or what was the third one? I'm sorry.
With your high heels.
The high heels. Oh my gosh, leave those at home. I do not like high heels, believe it or not. Oh gosh, probably I don't know. You know